Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, and did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Collison is out there with a floater. And it's Hayward. Then there's Nene. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
The shot by Nene, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. Kicks it to Kobe. Pass to Azania. The Clippers grab the miss.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan. I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, "You know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint." Makes sense, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Favors with the screen. Rose kicks to Kobe. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You know, in talking about D. Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
And the shot's good from Nene.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Outside Rose. Favors with the screen from deep. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Collison. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody. Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The hustle's great, guys, but I think we all prefer to see the finish when you can go up and throw it down like that.
Bryant's shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but it just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it,
Oh,
too.
they do, yes, sir. The Clippers trail. Collison kicks to Nene. From 12 feet out. Shot is no good. And Golden State will come the other way. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Got that one up quick. Hezonja's got his first basket of the night.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Collison kicks to Nene. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Gay, a screen on a follow. Rose goes in. Hayward with some nice D. The Clippers shooting 45% from the field early. He kicks to a Flalo. Corner shot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
They get it again.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job in bodying up his man.
Collison kicks to Hayward. From the arc. The Clippers keep it alive. A follow. Off target from the baseline.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, Clark, you follow international basketball so much, and Mauro Hezonja isn't a new name to you.
No, it's not, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing him do things in the NBA. Only played sparingly up until now, but the talent and skills he possesses, they get your attention.
Well, Hezonja has been playing as a pro since his 14th birthday.
Yeah, it happens that way in Europe.
And with Hezonja, it is all about what he might do in the future. He has great athleticism, very good size at his position, and already has great skill in terms of scoring the basketball.
You know what I like most about Hezonja is how much he believes in his own ability. He has tremendous confidence. Before the draft, he said he felt he should be the first pick overall. That's confidence, folks. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
The shot by Nene, no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin. Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys, he had to learn the same thing that Michael Jordan had to learn on his own. To win championships, you have to trust your teammates and not take everything upon yourself.
Kobe learned from the best and played with some of the best. So you can't ask for a better way to spend a career.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Rose. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Kamen's checked in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Golden State.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Out to the right wing. Shoots. And the shot falls short this time. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
No good from Gay.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Collison against Beverly. Collison the pass to Hayward. Afflalo left side. No good off the front iron.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And here's Collison following the 3 from Rudy Gay. Came in a screen. And Afflalo wide open. He shoots. Afflalo with another miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammates there. I'm sure he appreciated it. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Collison, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Gay. Prince comes in for Hezonja. And it's Barbosa in for Bryant. Now here is Barbosa. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Pekovic dishes to Prince. Again, Golden State.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Kaman. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Kaman's got his first 2 points of the night. Warriors leading by 7. And Beverly kicks to Olynyk. Here's Beverly. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Barbosa's shot is off.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Johnson with a screen on Beverly and stolen by Pekovic. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The drive by Collison. No good from 18.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Now here is Barbosa after Darren Collison's miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Turner passes to Collison. The dish to Lee for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Assistant, Evan Turner.
Now here's Beverly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Inside, Lee with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And a missed layup. Warriors leading by 4. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Prince's shot is good.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently. You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Olynyk can't hit. Clippers trail by 6.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes, confidence of the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Barbosa for 3, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto.
Almost like a soccer atmosphere. I don't know if you've been to a soccer game overseas, but they're just always cheering, rowdy, jumping up and down, waving towels. It's just a great atmosphere, you know, and it's inspirational just to watch the support we have, and it's something that you want to play for the country.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hayward out there with Nene, and it's Vucevic, then it's Lee, and it's Turner in at the point guard. He feeds it to Hayward. Fires the 3. That's good. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Turner against Rose. Launches a 3. And it's Nene with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Turner against Rose. And Turner kicks to Nene. The turnaround jumper. McCallum with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Lee. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Rose. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Turner. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors leading by 3. McCallum dishes to Evans. Shot is off. Good D by Lee.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Turner missing again. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Courtney Lee. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Golden State. Gay comes in for Harris. And the Clippers with a change here too. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Turner. No good from Lee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
We can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Now here's Lee. He's got 5, and it's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Outside Rose. They set the pick to the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Nene. Lee passes to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for a follow. Rebound by Rose. Warriors leading by 3. Down low. Here's Hezonja. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kobe comes in for Ray McCallum. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Rose. Gay kicks to Favors. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Beverly against Lee. And Aflalo kicks to Hayward. Passes to Nene. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Favors against Nene. The feed now to Beverly. Gay outside. Clock at 6. And Beverly kicks to Gay, and he gets it to go. Gay's got 7 points in the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's Beverly. And Bryant kicks to Gay. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Kobe gets the bucket. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And here are the Warriors now. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Hezonja's shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Dishes to Afflalo. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Golden State. Favors got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bryant gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Hayward outside. Nene down low. He's covered by Favors. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Nene.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big lead, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Hezonja. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Barbosa in for Bryant. The Clippers also changing it up. Chris Kaman is checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Nene. And it's Collison in for Lee. Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks. And he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket, on time and on target.
And stolen by Kaman. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Drops in the breakaway layup. Kaman's got 6 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Beverly. After Aaron Afflalo getting his shot to go from deep. Shot to stop the run. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Beverly. LA's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Collison dishes to Kaman. Hayward on the wing. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here is Collison following the score by Golden State. Pass to King. Collison with a screen on Pekovic. Here's Kaman. It's blocked. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Olynyk the pass to Beverly. Here's Gay. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gay's got 9.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
There's a check in for Golden State. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Turner's checked in. LA's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. A drive by Collison. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Great shutdown at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame, since he was having the best of his career to date.
Collison was having a career year last year, guys. I mean, 16 points a game was a career high for him. And he also shot more threes than ever before.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. The drive by Game. He dishes it to Harris. Turner with the steal. Kaman sets a screen for Turner. Collison gets a wide open look, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And I think even in the injury-shortened season, Collison showed he is still a starter in the NBA. Now, he's been used as a super sixth man in the past, but he's just as effective, I believe, at starting the game.
Here's Olynyk after Darren Collison's bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Harris kicks to Barbosa. And it's Barbosa again missing.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Shots good by Turner. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Barbosa after the made shot from Evan Turner. From the stripe, and it's Barbosa again missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
6 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Barbosa again missing. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, tell us how your approach changes when you've got teammates moving the ball and helping to create scoring opportunities for you.
Well, it makes it very easy for me. I just have to run the lane, look for opportunities to score the ball. And, you know, it's the game's very simple.
Kobe, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Nene has been getting it done. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Their transition game was really strong. It really fueled them, gave them a big injection of energy into their offense. If they can maintain that fast style in the second half, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. It's a three-point game. We've got Rudy Gay. Ryan is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Favors, and it's Hezonja in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside Favors. Hits the target from 18 feet. Now Collison. The pass to Hayward. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is up and in. Hayward's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Collison against Rose. Hezonja, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here's Hayward. He has 7. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. Here's Hezonja, and Derrick Favors picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Vucevic setting the pick for Collison. Hayward against Gay. Vucevic is screen on Gay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayward. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Rose can't hit.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Clippers leading by 3. Hayward on the wing. Here's the floater from 12 feet out. Derrick Favors with the rebound. And now here comes Kobe leading the break. And stolen by Hayward. Feeds it to Collison. Back to Hayward. Down low, here's Nene. The Warriors pull it in. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Hezonja.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Hayward. Softly drops in the floater. Hayward's got 11 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Collison dishes to Nene, and stolen by Gay. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Rose has got the ball.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break runs.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Lee's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Collison. He has 5. Kicks to Nene. Hayward outside. Fires the 3. And Derrick Favors pulls it down. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
And the rejection by Favors. And they'll keep possession. That's good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Hezonja. Vucevic defending. Out to the right wing. Rose kicks to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. The Clippers in the lead. Hayward passes to Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Beverly. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Beverly's got 11 points.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Now here's Lee. 8 points for him. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. Lee gets the bucket. He's got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Stolen by Nene. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Vucevic. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here is Rose. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, it's stolen by Vucevic. Lee dishes to Collison. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Rose. Here's Beverly. Rebound by the Clippers. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Collison. Lee kicks to Vucevic. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Reggie Evans is checked in for Kobe. Chris Kaman is checked in for the Clippers. Turner comes in for Darren Collison. Rose passes to Evans. And Beverly kicks to Evans. And the wide open shot from Rose. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lee dishes to Turner. 3-pointer, Hayward. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The dish to Favors. Kaman with the defensive effort.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Nene kicks to Lee. Nene, the screen. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Evans. And it's Barbosa in for Rose. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Favors after Chris Kaman's miss. Favors with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pekovic to stop the drought. He lays it in.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Turner. He's got 8. Johnson kicks to Hayward. And it's blocked. Passes it to Barbosa. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barbosa's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And it's Turner off the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off. And guys, Courtney Lee, now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Here's Turner out to Hayward. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Kaman kicks to Hayward. Stolen by Barbosa.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Talking about Courtney Lee, you know the ball handling and court vision are suspect, but you don't care because he's provided solid defense on the wing, Clark, and he's hit over 40% of his threes last year.
And he's also one of the best free throw shooting two guards in the league, Kevin. And last year he and Conley were out of sight at the end of games. That's a wonderful combo to have, two great free throw shooting guards.
Here's Beverly. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Beverly, the pass to Hezonja. To tie. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Turner kicks to Johnson. From 12 feet out. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Hezonja. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. 14 feet away. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Lee. And 12 points for Evan Turner.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Lee with the steal. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Hezonja.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace. I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
The Warriors making a switch here. Gay's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here, too. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Golden State on D. Johnson with a screen on Barbosa. Kaman a screen. Lee kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Aflalo. Outside Turner. Clock at 6. Misses off the right iron. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. Beverly dishes to Barbosa. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Outside Turner. Lee outside. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. He kicks to Barbosa. And it's Barbosa again missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, here's Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And now, in transition, it's Aflalo. Here we go. But they'll get another chance. Johnson with a screen on Beverly. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Warriors trail by 3, and the Clippers looking at who they've got. They've got Aflalo. Vucevic is out there with Nene. Then there's Collison, and it's Turner in at the small forward. Now here's Rose. 6 to shoot. Back to Favors. The 11-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Favors has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. A drive by Collison. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
There's Rose with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Nene's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Turner passes to Vucevic. Bryant with the rebound. Kobe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose kicks to Favors. Taken away by Nene. And now the Clippers on the break. On the wing, Turner. And again, no good by the Clippers. Rose attacking. That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Warriors trail by 4. Favors with the screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Aflalo kicks to Collison. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Here's Rose. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Turner. Now here's Aflalo. Here's Vucevic. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Clippers lead by 5.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Kobe misses. Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Rose against Collison. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rose. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And here's Aflalo for 3. Hayward dishes to Nene. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 9 assists now tonight. Warriors trail by 5. Bryant passes to Hezonja. The 3. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Now here's Nene. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Nene's got 20. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Hezonja from the arc. And the rebound goes to Nene. Clippers leading by 4. The drive by Collison. Nene outside. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Vucevic is screen on Rose. In the corner, Aflalo with it. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Rose kicks to Gay to take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. Collison's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Aflalo dishes to Collison. No good with the wing jumper. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hezonja, it's good from long range. Hezonja's got 28 points for the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Hayward goes in. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 16 points for Vucevic.
Timeout.
Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing out.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front courter. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. I really like his game.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
And talking about Vucevic's development last season, he's also had the highest assist average of his career. He's a good decision maker on the floor, knows when to take it himself, and knows when to kick it to cutters and spot up shooters.
Now Rose. Darren Collison missing from long range. And that one's good by Gay. The Clippers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Collison, the pass to Hayward. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
You know, and getting back to Vucevic, I mean, he's at an age where he may only get better. Averaged nearly 20 points a game last year after averaging only 14 the year before. That was an incredible leap in production, and I think it's one that'll continue.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just one basket away from winning it all.
Now a Afflalo, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Picked by Vucevic. And Afflalo kicks to Collison. Soft touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
That's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past 3 seasons. Plus, he's equally adept on both the offensive and defensive glass.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kamen's checked in. Now, here's Nene. The turnaround Jay. Second chance shot. And it's Kaman missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bryant. Well, Greg, you were talking about watching Vucevic. He doesn't have the athleticism to beat people to the ball on rebounds, but Clark, he does have an exceptional, ability to box out well. He's got that long reach. He can make steals.
Good technique, really great size, and a hunger to chase down the rebound, so you don't have to jump high to rebound effectively. As a matter of fact, Kevin, most outstanding rebounders are not high risers. They're quick jumpers, they're strong, and they pursue the pumpkin.
That's a good point. Outside Collison. Right at the free throw line. That doesn't go either for Collison. The Warriors shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Nene outside. Collison against Rose. The drive by Collison, and he uses the glass on the layup. Collison's got 11 in the second half. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Rose after Darren Collison's bucket. 4 on the clock. And Favors kicks to Rose. Stolen by Collison. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Collison with the ball. The shot by Nene. No good.
And that one bounced their way. But, guys, the rebounding disparity has been stark. They're -10 in that category.
Well, if you ask me, Greg, it's really been the story of the game. I mean, the coaching staff cannot be pleased with the effort on the glass.
Gay against Hayward. Gay passes to Hezonja. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 1. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Dishes it to Collison. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Top of the key came in. Hayward on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Nene. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. It's Gay on the wing. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Collison, and that one's good. Collison's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rose dishes to Gay. Collison against Rose. Elbow shot is on the way, and it's Golden State with another.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Boy, right now, it's really tough to stop Rose.
51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Collison. Sinks it.
Darren Collison is allowed to get going or to heat up, and this is exactly what happened.
And so it's Golden State with it. Rose kicks to Bryant. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Favors. Kicks it out to Gay. Some nice passing by Golden State.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Collison against Rose. Came in a screen. Hayward from outside. Off target from downtown. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now. A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you. Over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Kobe, obviously a great win. You guys played formidable team defense out there.
We did a good job controlling the pace. They made some tough shots from the three-point line. But all in all, we can live with that. We can live with contested shots from the perimeter.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
To me, it was his three-point shot that made the biggest difference for them. He was killing them from long range. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.